Emotional Clearing, an East/West guide to releasing negative feelings and awakening unconditional happiness is a comprehensive exploration of how to release emotional blockages and transform negative feelings into positive, lasting changes. The book blends Eastern spiritual traditions, which emphasize energy flow and mindfulness, with Western psychological practices, such as cognitive restructuring and emotional regulation. The integration of these two schools of thought provides readers with a balanced and holistic approach to emotional healing. The book begins by outlining the concept of emotional clearing, which involves consciously releasing emotions that no longer serve us. It explains how negative emotions, such as fear, anger, grief, and shame, can become trapped in the body and mind, often causing physical tension, mental stress, and emotional instability. The author discusses how the accumulation of these unprocessed emotions can impact one's health, relationships, and overall well-being. The goal of emotional clearing is to create space for unconditional happiness by releasing these negative feelings and restoring a sense of inner peace. Drawing from Eastern traditions such as Taoism, Buddhism, and Ayurveda, the book introduces the concept of energy flow within the body. According to these teachings, emotions are not just abstract feelings but have a physical manifestation within our energy systems. When negative emotions are repressed or ignored, they can block the natural flow of energy, leading to emotional imbalances and illness. The author describes various energy systems, such as the chakras and meridians, and explains how they correspond to different emotional states. Through practices like meditation, breathwork, and body movement, readers are guided to clear blockages in these energy centers and restore harmony. On the Western side, the book explores the psychological roots of emotional difficulties, drawing on insights from cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and other therapeutic modalities. It introduces the idea that our thoughts shape our emotions, and by changing the way we think, we can influence how we feel. The author explains how negative thought patterns, such as self-criticism and catastrophizing, contribute to emotional pain and stress. By using cognitive reframing techniques, readers can challenge these patterns and replace them with more positive, balanced ways of thinking. This mental shift is presented as a crucial component of emotional clearing, as it helps to transform the underlying beliefs that fuel negative emotions. The book provides readers with practical tools and exercises for emotional clearing, combining the best of both Eastern and Western practices. These include guided meditations for calming the mind and clearing emotional blockages, mindfulness techniques for observing and releasing emotions without judgment, and bodywork exercises such as yoga or Tai Chi to release tension and improve energy flow. The author also introduces techniques for emotional self-regulation, such as journaling, visualizations, and affirmations, to help readers process and release negative feelings in a healthy and constructive way. The importance of self-awareness is emphasized throughout the book. By becoming more aware of our emotions and how they manifest in our bodies, thoughts, and behaviors, we can begin to identify and address the root causes of emotional pain. The author encourages readers to practice mindfulness in their daily lives, paying attention to how they feel in the present moment and noticing patterns of thought and behavior that contribute to negative emotions. This awareness is the first step in emotional clearing, as it allows us to break free from automatic, unconscious reactions and make more conscious choices about how we respond to our feelings. The concept of unconditional happiness is also a central theme in the book. Unconditional happiness refers to a state of inner peace and contentment that is not dependent on external circumstances. The author explains that true happiness comes from within and is accessible to anyone who is willing to release the emotional blocks that prevent them from experiencing it. By letting go of past hurts, forgiving oneself and others, and accepting emotions without judgment, readers can awaken their innate ability to experience joy and fulfillment. Throughout the book, the author shares personal anecdotes and case studies to illustrate the power of emotional clearing. These stories demonstrate how individuals have successfully used these practices to overcome emotional trauma, heal from past wounds, and create more positive, fulfilling lives. The book emphasizes that emotional clearing is not a one-time event but an ongoing process that requires commitment, patience, and self-compassion. By making emotional clearing a regular part of their lives, readers can experience lasting transformation and emotional freedom. The book also explores the connection between emotional clearing and spiritual growth. It explains how releasing negative emotions allows us to connect more deeply with our higher selves and cultivate a sense of inner peace and purpose. The author encourages readers to embrace the spiritual aspect of emotional healing, whether through meditation, prayer, or connecting with nature. By aligning with their true selves, readers can tap into a deeper sense of meaning and joy that transcends the ups and downs of daily life. In conclusion, Emotional Clearing, an East/West guide to releasing negative feelings and awakening unconditional happiness, offers a powerful and integrative approach to emotional healing. By combining the wisdom of Eastern spiritual traditions with Western psychological techniques, the book provides readers with a comprehensive toolkit for releasing negative emotions and cultivating a life of happiness, peace, and fulfillment. The key message is clear: emotional clearing is not just about letting go of negative feelings, but about creating space for a deeper, more lasting sense of happiness and well-being. Through mindfulness, self-awareness, and practical emotional tools, readers can awaken their inner potential and experience the joy and peace that comes from within.